Hi folks, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to turn a drawing into an Illustrator stroke like this, so you can then send it to a laser cutter to create your box lantern design. So I have opened up the starting doc, which is titled last name underscore first name underscore lantern template. I'm going to show you what's inside this document. So we have our back, right, bottom, front, left, and top sides. You can see they all have their interconnecting slots, and I've labeled them just with some letters here so you can tell which is which. So that's on the side labels. You can keep the eyeball on or turn it off. Best to have it on when you're sort of deciding where things are going to fit. We also have just a couple of sample drawings in place. This one is in Illustrator lines. If you unlock, you can see what the line size needs to be for the laser to cut it. So it's a stroke, it's in black, and the size is 0.001 millimeters. So if you're unsure after you've done your drawing, you need to just make sure it's the same style as this one here. I'm going to hide it and lock it. There is also another drawing. This is the one I'm going to use. You can keep them there until you're finished, but obviously when yours is ready to save, you can unhide the ones you don't need and put the eyeball on the ones you want, and when you save that, it'll be easy for me to laser cut them for you. So I'm going to show my moon drawing, or the example one that I've been given, and what I want to do now is I want to create a new layer that's going to sit on top of it, so I can trace over the top, just like you'd do with a bit of tracing paper if you're doing it in real life, not on a computer. So I'm going to go down here. This button next to the bin is the button to create a new layer. So I've got layer 4 here. I'm going to call this moon stroke, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit, left click my magnifying glass, and now I can clearly see what I'm doing. So I'm on my moon stroke. You can tell because the blue line is highlighted. I'm going to grab the pencil and I'm going to change my stroke. I'm going to change my stroke to red. So click this one, red, and I'm going to change the stroke to something I can actually see. So if I draw like this, I can barely see anything. I'm going to change this to 1.5, and now I'm going to draw. So I'm going to start at the top here, just work my way around. I'm going to leave 3 gaps. So I'm going to leave 1 gap here. We're leaving gaps so that the moon doesn't actually fall out of the box when we go to cut it. Leave another gap here. I'm going to leave a gap where the mouth is, like this. And that should just about do it. Okay, looks cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 lashes. Eyelid. Going to leave little gaps in each corner of the star. I can always fix these up a little bit with my direct selection tool when I'm finished. Okay, I am happy with that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hide my moon drawing layer, and now I can just see exactly what my laser cut should look like. I reckon that looks good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the lines. Oh, there's a bit of a squiggle there. Just delete that. I'm going to change these strokes into fills. So it is hopefully going to look something like this. And that's easy to do. All I need to do is get my black arrow, my selection tool, select all the drawings I've just done. I'm going up to Object, clicking Expand, and here I'm just going to choose the stroke because I've only been drawing with a stroke and no fill, so I don't need that. And this is going to expand my drawing so that I can basically give it a double line, and you'll see what I mean when I click it. So I've gone from one blue line to two blue lines. Can you see that? One blue line in the middle, and now I have lines either side, which is exactly what I need. So you'll notice that it went from a stroke to a fill. Now I need to change it back. So I'm going to go and click on this one, and now I have all the bits I need outlined. I need to do two more things before I can send it to the laser cutter, and that is to change the color, change it to black, and then I can change the stroke size. So I'll go to 0.001, and that is that. That design is ready to send to the laser cutter, and it should turn out pretty much like this. Once you've done your drawing, you can click the eyeball, and that means that that will be shown. So I've got my wolf, my moon and star, and then I just need to come up with a design for the right hand side. So this is front, left, right. The B with the line underneath is the bottom, normal B is the back, and the T is the top. You can put your designs on any face you wish. I think having at least two drawings is a great idea. Three if you can manage it. Up to you how you want to do it. Make sure when you are finished that you click the eyeball on all the layers you want to show. Any you don't, you can just hide off. And if you don't want the side labels, you can just unhide that. It's a fairly easy box to put together. And when you're done, File, Save, and make sure you save it and you have your last name, first name, and you are good to go. Good luck with your drawings.